Yo, this is EMan. You about to see what I saying.
I know you wish that it was fiction. If not, so I'm praying that you listen.
So the name of the song is called Listen, featuring Rico from MOG. Personally, my personal experience, starting first as a gospel artist, it was where like I just used to want to push that Jesus, 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 but not everybody understands that language. You know what I mean? And not to take away from the gospel that I want to give to people, but truth is, everybody has a life to live. You know what I mean? Even me. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to be able to project real life situations that I go through as a Christian. But even though outside of Christianity, there's people that go through it too. You know what I mean? So I wanted to be able to project that so people can relate. I was crying when I wrote this, searching for a daddy, but daddy, you never noticed. I always got a teacher. Teaching me wasn't hopeless, but there's a difference between good and right motives. Look, quit acting like you proud of me. I know you really ain't. I had these tears behind the smile I drew with the very ink I chose to write this song with. We never get along. Ever since I chose to rap, my life to you's been going wrong. I feel like we would never be the same again. But what's the difference if we stay this way? Cause it's been this way as long as I could think. The son you claimed to love years ago is dead today. I grew up, made some choices. You won't come out and say you hate. I wanted to be like you. I know you feel I should, and carpentry was always your thing. So I had a thing for wood. I used to put on your clothes to dress like you and walk around trying to be cool just to impress like you. And now you asking where your son at? Man, I can't say. Dang. I guess it happened when you went away. About 8 years you were gone, daddy, a lot has changed. And that time you can say I picked up a different trade. I'll explain, you'd go for like 6 months, come back for like 2 weeks, then go for another 6. Tell me what you expect. From I was 9 to 17, this happened, dad, you barely knew me. In the front yard playing with dad's tools, no dad to school me. And yeah, I understand you had to work. Look, I ain't talking from a place of hate, I'm talking from a place of hurt. You always told me to put Jesus first. I let nobody stop my dreams, but you tried, and that's what makes it worse. For this particular song, it was back in 2017. I remember my father, he's trying to speak to me, and I wouldn't listen to him. And I mean, I wouldn't listen due to the fact that so many years of him trying to put his journey through life on me, or the way he lived life, or what he experienced on me, to wanna go in the route that he did when it comes to career and dealing with relationships, whatever it is, you know what I mean? And I remember he was trying to talk to me, and he was like, I wouldn't listen, and he was like, where my son? Where's the son that I once had? Where's my best friend? You know what I mean? And I, like, right after that, he left, and I remember like a tear drop, you know what I mean? And after that, that's where the inspiration came from to write that song. We were so close, but you always had to go. Don't put the blame on me. I know you wish that it was fiction. It's not, so I'm praying that you listen. Listen to me. Can't we agree? 'Cause we can't live our life this way. I pray you listen. I'm a Christian before I'm an artist, you know what I mean? So due to the way I live and what I live, it automatically comes out to the music, you know what I mean? So due to the fact that I want to see people saved, I want to help convert people, that automatically what comes out in the music. I understand how you feel as a parent. You want the best for your kids, want them to have what you haven't, and I won't take that from you. But there's something about purpose I don't understand, but I know that I found it in rap, and you always told me to keep pushing. Well, Dad, I kept pushing. When it became the main goal for me, you overlooked it. Maybe I should listen. Maybe it won't work out. But these beats were here to listen to me when you wasn't. And Daddy, try to understand me. No, I don't hate you, Daddy, just try to understand me. Yeah, I know that you had to go for the sake of the family. Always said you don't want to, but you have to, then smiled at me. It was always me and you when you would come to visit. Now things done changed so much, and honestly, you tried to fix it. But somewhere down the line, family just became related. I find it very awkward when we have a conversation, straight to debating how my life should go, right? No, I won't sit and listen. Stop trying to get me to do life the way you know and did it. That's why we're in this situation, because you refuse to hear my plans for life and how I want to live it. Daddy, I am not the same kid that you used to know. I've experienced life in a way you probably never know. Sorry that it is this way. I know you don't get it. I'm sorry that you found that I'm supposed to be in prison. Sorry that I wasted time in school and never finished. I was just a kid that was searching to find acceptance. It's hard when what you want to do, your parents don't accept it. Regardless, I'm just praying that things will really go different. Daddy, listen. Daddy, listen. The process for me is mostly during while I'm driving. That's where my creative process takes place. I think about the verse as I'm driving. I think about the chorus, and and I would start to jot down lyrics in my mind. So when I would stop driving, I would begin to write. That's how it starts for me. And then most of the time, I never finish writing the song before I record it. I would start to record it, and as I'm recording, I write and record at the same time. I battle these thoughts on a daily as a Christian, because this is not the way believers should be living. But I will fight for the purpose of my existence. I ask for prayers that things would really go different. Check. And to the fam, no disrespect, I just pray that you would understand. Understand it's who I am. I know I'm your son, but Dad, your son became a man. I pray that you listen. I'm EMan, and now you see what I saying.
We were so close, but you always had to go. Don't put the blame on me. I know you wish that it was fiction. If not, so I'm praying that you listen. Listen.